Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a story for you here today titled Ex-Girlfriend Abandoned Me and Our Kid. Now she demands her family back. Okay, so this is a woman who ditched the guy, she ditched the boyfriend, she ditched the child, and then after she got bored or realized that the streets were cold, she was done trying to quote-unquote find herself. She'd probably gone out there and hooked up with enough random dudes. Now she's back. Now she wants the family back. I'm hoping the man says no and tells her to get the hell out of his life and the child's life because she left first. But we will see what exactly happens here. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. So let's jump right into this one. But guys, before we jump into today's story, just a quick reminder that I have set up a second channel where I will be recording daily videos or thereabouts once again of women over on TikTok. I know a lot of you guys enjoy this video style, but to be honest, it's very headache inducing to make. So I will be making one video a day roughly over on the second channel. If that interests you guys, make sure you go and check out the second channel. I'm going to leave the link in the video description. I, a 29-year-old male, and my ex, Cassie, who is a 31-year-old female, she's the mother of my 4-year-old son. We were together for about 5 years before things fell apart. It was not a perfect relationship, but I truly believed that we were building a future. We were not married, but we had a place together, a routine, and most importantly, a kid who looked up to both of us. Then one day, she just walked away. Cassie had always struggled with commitment. One month, she was obsessed with the idea of being a stay-at-home mother. The next, she'd talk about quitting everything and traveling. I tried to be understanding, chalked it up to stress or boredom, but when our son was about 6 months old, the mood swings became more intense. Okay, so a few problems here, guys. Number one, you have all of these women who, they want to be strong and independent, okay, but they realize that they're running out of time to have children. My opinion is that these women shouldn't be mothers in the first place. You want to go out there, you want to live your best life, you want to see the world and do your traveling, okay? But you want to raise a young family at the same time. These two things are incredibly difficult to do together, okay? I would much rather these women go out there and just hook up with random dudes and live their single life, which is clearly what they want to do, rather than actually be mothers out of biological necessity. Because these women are never really good mothers. Let's be honest about it, guys, right? The women who want to live their single life don't make for the best mothers of children, in my opinion. So he says arguments started over nothing. She accused me of being too grounded, too stable, and even too boring. I love how these things, by the way, right? Women need these things, but at the same time, they don't respect them a lot of the times. Okay, so a woman will be approaching her 30s, and she'll need some dude to provide and care for her. So she'll go after a stable guy, but at the same time, they're not attracted to stability. So it may, everything just eventually implodes anyway. He says, I had a steady job as a HVAC tech and paid the bills without complaint. She worked part-time at a boutique and wanted more freedom. When I asked her what that meant, she couldn't explain it, just that she felt trapped. Okay, so she wanted to go out there and she wants to hook up with other dudes, right? Oh, I feel trapped. I need to find myself. I mean, we all know the phrases. The reason why the vagueness is here is because they can't tell you what they really mean. Because if she told the guy what she really meant by this and she didn't use words like freedom, he would just boot her to the curb and he would stop paying the bills, right? But she wants him to continue paying the bills. She will have it better if the man doesn't understand what is happening. That's why women use language like this, guys, because they don't want men to think logically about what's happening. He says, then one morning she was gone. I woke up Saturday to a note on the kitchen counter. She says, I'm sorry, I can't do this. I need to find myself. You're a great dad. Take care of him for me. And that was it. No discussion, no plan, no goodbye to our son, just silence. I tried calling, texting, messaging her friends, nothing. It was like she dropped off the map. A few days later, she posted a picture on Instagram of her hiking in Bali. She'd taken what little savings we had and disappeared. Holy hell. This is how you can tell, by the way, that the woman never respected him. She probably got with him out of necessity. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these women, they're not actually interested in the men that they're with. They're just there because they want the finances. She doesn't respect him at all. And she just up and left the family, up and left the son, up and left him like it was absolutely nothing. Craziness. He said, I became a full-time single dad overnight. The first few months were really rough. Had to do all of the things, you know, daycare, diapers, extra shifts, all of that. But he got through it. His family, his parents helped when they could, and he found a groove, and his son became the center of his life. Eventually, he stopped checking her social media. It just made me angry. The smiling selfies, the travel blog captions about finding clarity, all while I was raising our child alone. So I see a lot of stories, guys, and complaints on social media that it's always the men that are deadbeats, by the way. Oh, you know, the men just aren't participating in the family unit. I think statistically, guys, the women are out here ditching family units more than the men are, to be honest with you. Usually they just get to steal the kids when they go, right? They get sole custody or primary custody typically. But like this whole narrative of men don't care about their kids and is absolutely crazy to me. Of course, there's going to be a bunch of guys who don't want to raise kids who are just going to bounce. But again, guys, like you've got to think, if the man was inconsistent, right? If the man was clearly not interested, which a lot of these men are not, right? The chads, why would you as a woman have a kid with him in the first place? And the answer to that is quite often it's an accident. You know, they go out there, they have their fun with men, random dudes who are clearly not interested in commitment, and then they try and blame the guy for being a deadbeat when he was never going to be in the picture in the first place. That's the other half, you know, that's the other part of the coin. I won't even say half. He says, out of nowhere, I got a message. Hey, I miss you guys. I'm in a much better place now. Can we talk? I didn't respond right away. I needed time to think. She had missed 3 birthdays. His first steps, first words, preschool drop-offs, hospital visits, all of it. And now she wanted back in. So she was gone for what, 3 years? 3+ years this woman had bounced, by the way. And she went, she had her fun, and she posted on Instagram. So I'm assuming she's 31 now. Right, as of this story, if I read that correctly earlier. So she's probably just realizing that the savings have run out. She needs him to pay the bills, and so she eventually just comes back. I think that the savings probably just dried up, and that's why she's come back. She claimed she wanted her family back. When we did talk, she cried. She said she made a mistake, that the world hadn't given her what she thought it would, aka Chad wouldn't commit to her, that she missed being a mother, she missed him, wanted to start over just like that. I flat out asked her why now, and she admitted to having a breakdown. That she was broke. Oh, so she had a breakdown. She was broke, that she had burned bridges. She didn't say it, but it was obvious life had humbled her. Yeah, so she has no money, is what this comes back to. She doesn't care about the man. She doesn't care about the kid. What she cares about is the fact that her finances have dried up, and no Chad is going to make up the difference. He says, I told her the truth. I told her that our son doesn't even remember her. That's really sad, man. That I've been seeing someone for over a year, someone who's more of a mother figure than she ever was. That this wasn't just my life she disappeared from, it was his too. She got defensive. She said I was keeping her son from her. This woman is so crazy. She's the one who left, by the way. That she had a right to be a part of his life. I told her she had that right until she chose to walk away. The next few days, I got texts like, you're punishing me for a mental health crisis. Just no accountability, by the way. I thought you were better than this. You're turning my son against me. I didn't reply. I had already made up my mind. So holy hell, this woman is trying to gaslight the hell out of him. She literally abandons the family unit, you know, for 3+ years to go and find herself. We all know what that means. So she leaves for 3+ years, tries to come back, and then when the man obviously says no, which, by the way, he has another woman at this point who he's been seeing for over a year too. Which, you know what's funny? I think a large part of the reason why this woman also came back is, number one, because she ran out of money. But number two, she probably saw that this guy was actually getting female attention now. He probably posted something to social media, and I guarantee you that probably lit the fear of missing out that she had. You know, ooh, I've been gone for 3 years, but some other woman is going to take my man. Guys, this is the competition, right, that a lot of women are absolutely addicted to, right? They don't care about the dudes who don't have a woman. I said this in a recent episode, but married men can attest to this, right? A lot of guys who, for example, maybe you didn't get much attention from women, all of a sudden when you get married, when you have a ring on your finger, you're so much more interesting to women for whatever reason. And married men can absolutely attest to that. I think something similar might have happened here as well, where she saw, hey, this other woman's in his life, but I need him for money, so I'm going to come back now. Very, very opportunistic. But guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.